Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight I'm going to review Lidl's Hatherwood Craft Beer Company, the Green Gecko IPA at 5% volume. So it says here, the Green Gecko IPA is a traditional, no it isn't, a tropical thunderstorm of big flavour New World hops with a peppery lemon zest finish. This unblinking classic is underpinned by a biscuit malt taste, allowing the bold exploration of frontier flavours. Wow, somebody really beefed that up. Let's hope it tastes as good as it sounds. Head brewers Richard Frost, but on ratebeer.com it says it's brewed at Marston's for Lidl UK. Recipe by Simon Yates, assistant head brewer at Banks. So, read into that what you will. Right, let's crack it open. Do apologise for the dirty glass. Should have washed it really before. So lovely amber colour. Massive head on it, as you can see there, and getting bigger at the time. I better suck some out of this. Plenty of carbonation. Quite a nice hoppy smell to it actually. Wow, look at that. Bloody hell, the head's getting worse, more bigger and bigger. Oh, drank too much in one go there. Trying to get the head below the rim. Right, so yeah, says there little, says Marston's. Whether Marston's did make it or not, I'm not sure. So, somebody's review here. This is a 2.2 review, so read what you will into reviews. A thin beer resulting from the addition of glucose syrup in substitution to more mafted barley. A poor example of an IPA. Reminds me of the thin, watery US beers like Budweiser. Needs way more hops too. Powerfully hopped bitter. Not the most easy drinking, but enjoyable all the same. This was a 3.2, a couple 7 months ago. Floral, grain, caramel aroma, deep amber with a marginal haze, thin, bubbly beige head. Thin my backside, it's white as well, not beige. Floral, caramel toffee, oily, very sweet, soft carbonation. And like every time I've said it, it all depends on the glass. Right, try and get an half interesting one. Sometimes I think they beat it down because there's some really miserable reviews. Here we go, the Banks version. So a 5% £1.25 Witchton's beer from Lidl that tastes like a 7% US IPA. Berry red with generous off-white colour. Aroma of honeyed grapefruit, peaches in pineapple juice, dry citrusy resin and pine. Taste of perfumed grapefruit and grenadine fruit underscored with soggy English biscuit and a snort of hawthorn. American English hops. Lingers with husk and biscuit. Just a hint of OTT astringency that knocks it down a point, but in truth this is a better beer than innumerable throat sweet flavoured IPAs, DIPAs, marked as craft and retailing at 5 to 10 times the price tag. For that reason alone, it's a 16 from me. I don't understand that. And then he's done it later, the Shepherd Neame version. So obviously, different breweries are brewing this. And I hope I can be seen on here because I'm looking at the thing and I'm dark, but the light's on me, so hopefully you can see me. Otherwise, I'm talking into a dark thing and you can't see, you know, anything of me. Right. So for the second version, the Shepherd Neame version, he's put down house flying saucer nose, stale papery elements with crumbs of jam ring biscuits, low condition, all traces of hops or citrus pulled, expunged, digestive and strawberry cream hints, pure Sheps, anodyne, bog standard, drinkable, tastes like all the rest. Pity, as it was a near IPA proper when it was brewed by Banks. So, you know, different reviews on things. So this is the 2018 review, you know, of what's in front of me. Don't know, as far as I know, it's made by Lidl and Hatherwood. I don't know which company actually does the bottling, but what I will say, it's got good hops there. Not smack in the face hops, but they're certainly there. You know, they're decent. They've definitely been tweaking the recipe. This biscuit, you can get the biscuits, bits of caramel and that in it. But other than that, there's a bit of a twang in the aftertaste, I must say. Yeah, just got it then. But you know, for a bit, still carbonating, still retaining the head, as you can see, to anybody else who watches this review in years to come. For me, yeah, it's an half decent IPA. Not bad at all. It's very drinkable, goes down well. You know, it's for the price you're paying. You know, you're getting a good IPA. You know, I did try these the Lidl range when it first came out. Wasn't over impressed with that Ruby Rooster when it first came out. You know, when it was about 89 pence a bottle. And whether they changed who actually made it for them since then. But the Ruby Rooster I tasted the other day was really nice, you know. So maybe whoever the head brewer is, you know, or different companies brewing it for them, they're tweaking the beer and, you know, different water, different tweaking, a little bit of changing of the hops maybe. Obviously the standard, you would think the standard recipe would be the same, but maybe just a few little tweaks here and there, because obviously they know what they're doing. I mean, I haven't a blooming clue when it comes to these hops, you know. You just be looking for something, all I'd want is something with loads of butterscotch in, or loads of plum, you know, so I love plum porter. And I can't check on the internet to see if I've done a St. Peter's plum porter review. But look at that, 5% as well. Ooh. Definitely a soon to be reviewed beer of mine. As for this, yeah, I've got to say I've been very pleased with the Lidl range and the Aldi's as well. You know, for cheap beers, you know, we as a nation, do we turn our nose up at the branded and what we class as unbranded? You know, like Nescafe, you get a Nescafe coffee and then you'll get some brand at Lidl or Aldi, and you know, do you turn your nose up? Oh, it's not Nescafe, it's not so nice. But you know, you have to give these different brands a try. And I know from going into the likes of Lidl that these beers sell extremely well. You know, if they didn't sell well, then obviously one they'd probably pull the beer, off the shelves. But they sell well, and they sell well for for two reasons. One, price, obviously, and two, they're obviously decent beers, and obviously being tweaked all the time. So the 2015 version, the Banks version, may have been a lot better than Shepherd and Neame, and I do find this with Shepherd and Neame. A lot of their beers, they can be bland, a bit dishwatery, They do some decent beers, mind you. But yeah, some of them can be a bit on the dodgy side. They did do a Wimbledon beer at Lidl the other year, and it wasn't the best, no. You could taste hints of what they were getting at with it, the strawberry, but it just didn't have any enough of a kick to me. So this to me, pretty. It's not an outstanding IPA, but for the price you're paying, it is what it is. It's a good IPA. Yeah, you do get a bit of grapefruit with it. Definitely in the aftertaste, I'm getting that. But anyway, yeah, I'm happy with that. Still got the head on it right at the bottom of the. Still carbonating as well. So yeah, really happy with that. Like the reviewer said, it tastes stronger than a 5%. And if you drink enough beers, you'll drink one beer, you think, bloody hell, what was that? And you think, was that 4%? It tastes a hell of a lot stronger. And some beers do that, and some beers you'll get a 6%, you'll drink it, you think, it tastes like pop. And it's amazing, how beers vary in the tastes. Right, so out of 5. Just about to close the review then, I didn't even give it a score out of 5. I'm going to give it a good 4.3 out of 5. I actually enjoyed that. Yeah, not a bad beer at all. Great for the price. Nice drink. Very drinkable. You could have 2 or 3 of them, no problem, Goes down sweet. There is a bit of an aftertaste, but not enough to put you off it, just enough to get you bedded in. It's like all beers and wines and even spirits, the initial taste can be, if you're not used to it, can be like drinking, you think, oh god, that's rancid. And then you drink it a bit more, especially with wines, I think. You drink a bit more, and then you drink a bit more again, and your taste buds get used to it. Especially if you've never drunk wine before, and you start on rosé or white, you drink it vinegar, and then all of a sudden you start to acquire the taste of the the grapefruits and whatever's in it, the pears and the grapes and that, and your taste buds develop, and it all goes from there. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you can see me, because all I can see myself now. Can't see much, mind you, because it's coming up as me dark, even though I've got these LED lights here, and one pointing this way near enough. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.